Good morning, everyone. Welcome into Mornings with Loretta. I'm so happy today because we're talking about one of my favorite seasons, and it's just in time for fall. We have travel expert and mountain storyteller Kris Repchick to showcase one of the most spectacular destinations in the country. Everybody, welcome Kris Repchick to the show. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
Yeah, so fall is the perfect time to plan an autumn trip, and it is also my favorite season. So, what should someone look for in a great fall destination?
Yeah, as an avid traveler, I've explored a lot of places, but West Virginia in the fall is like stepping straight into a postcard. It's the third most forested state in the country, so the colors stretch on for miles with these brilliant reds, oranges, and golds. The best part is that West Virginia doesn't come with the big city price tags or the packed crowds you find in other destinations. So whether you're driving down a winding country road or hiking up to a mountain overlook, it's just one breathtaking view after the next.
Oh, that is breathtaking. Okay, putting that on my list. So, do you have a favorite place for fall colors? Because one of my favorite travel when I'm traveling to Cincinnati or somewhere is going through Kentucky in the fall. So, what's your favorite place for fall colors?
Yeah, so a lot of people automatically think of New England when it comes to fall foliage, but West Virginia rivals it in every way. The colors are just as vibrant, if not more so, yet the whole experience feels more personal, more approachable. When I visited, which is often, I've loved how easy it's been to stumble onto those wow moments without being surrounded by tourists. So, Snowshoe Mountain, where I am right now, for example, is out of this world in autumn. Whether you're road tripping through the mountains or enjoying your meal in town, West Virginia always delivers that small town warmth that makes any trip unforgettable.
I agree. I remember now traveling by car for the first time to see a Steelers game at the stadium, and we went through West Virginia. And I'd never been, and I was like, it's definitely a place I want to go back to. So I definitely agree with what you're saying. So, what are some of the must see spots to experience this time of year?
Yeah, some of my favorite moments in West Virginia have been hiking through Monongahela National Forest, driving those iconic winding roads that seem to just glow with color in the fall. Overlooks at New River Gorge National Park or Blackwater Falls State Park are simply unmatched. A fall sunset at Lindy Point will live rent free in my head forever. Some other all time favorite hiking areas include Spruce Knob, which is the highest point in the state, Dolly Sods Wilderness, and Cranberry Glades. And then there are the mountain towns, so places like Wardensville, where I've loved just wandering around on a crisp fall day, popping into the little shops and cafes for a handmade good or freshly baked maple scone. West Virginia is full of those colorful, cozy, and unforgettable fall experiences.
I agree. I'm loving the B-roll. It is so gorgeous. Makes me want to book a trip right now for real. So besides the amazing leaves and foliage, what makes a great fall trip just stand out? And you listed a lot of things. And I like you say how they're etched in your mind forever. Do you have anything else you can share? Because I'm all in.
Yeah, what really sets West Virginia apart is the variety. You can easily go from exploring a state park and hiking through the forest to enjoying live music at a local venue or tasting a farm to table meal. My perfect fall day in West Virginia looks a little something like this. So I would start with a cozy breakfast in Davis. Then I would chase waterfalls at Blackwater Falls State Park, ride the scenic chairlift at Canaan Valley Resort, and then wind down with dinner and some live music in Thomas. On past visits, I've loved how every stop just seems to have its own character. In West Virginia, you get this mix of nature, history, heritage, and that trademark hospitality all wrapped together.
Okay, I'm in for real. So you have shared a lot of amazing destinations in West Virginia. So do you have any other suggestions for a personal favorite? What's your personal favorite?
One of my personal favorite things in West Virginia in autumn is to just slow down and enjoy the little things, the color, the quiet, connecting with the local community. I've had mornings where I grab a coffee and a pastry at a local cafe, spend the afternoon out hiking and enjoying the scenery, and then end with music and conversation at a community festival. It's a blend of natural beauty and authentic culture that just makes West Virginia such a gem in the fall. Every trip is unique and every memory sticks with you.
If the pictures make me want to go and these memories are sticking with me, I can only imagine seeing it in person and experiencing all the nature and you even had where there was a live musical performances and the places. And when you said hospitality is really nice, that's a huge selling point. We can just lead with that one sometimes. Oh my goodness. I have one more question, but I've so enjoyed this.
Yeah.
And seeing all the B-roll and seeing your smile, you have your fall colors on. So where can we go for more information?
To learn more about planning a fall getaway and everything West Virginia has to offer, just visit wvtourism.com.
All right. That was easy enough. So we can definitely visit that. Okay, Kris, you've been a joy to talk to on this early morning. So I hope you'll come back and have a great weekend. Love West Virginia. Now I'm a fan.
You too.
All right. Bye.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course. Anytime.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. So Kris has to go, but let me tell you, West Virginia has not been on my bucket list or anything to see, but now that Kris, who is a travel expert, she's already shared so much amazing information, and the B-roll just sealed the deal for me. Let me tell you about Kris. She's a travel expert and a multimedia storyteller specializing in outdoor adventures across the eastern United States with a focus on the mid-Atlantic region. For more than 5 years, Kris has partnered with tourism boards to showcase destinations through photography, video, and storytelling, highlighting hiking, paddling. I've never did the paddle boat thing before. Don't know if I would, but I would love to see somebody else doing it in person, and authentic local experiences. That is so important when you're talking about visiting somewhere. Where do the locals go? Where do they go eat? Where do they go play? Where do they just go and hang out? Because, if somebody else is planning it for you, they're going to do the high spots. And I like history. I want to know the who, the why, the what. So Kris is as passionate about promoting responsible recreation and inspiring others to discover meaningful ways to connect with the outdoors. And I don't think we do that enough. So hopefully this will get you thinking, hey, what other places can I go? And why not go to West Virginia? All right, everybody, we have another segment coming up, so don't go too far. We'll be right back with more